What's going on? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Glad you're here. What's going on, Gaptooth? I always forget to unmute the microphone. We have it muted, and you can see all the little kind of hovering over stuff here on the side. Happy Monday. Got a little tickle in my throat. I got some water, got some drinks. Hope you all are doing good. Today is the second week now of this new schedule I'm trying, and it's killing me a little bit today because I still have orders in the queue, and I have to just realize that I love seeing that zero balance, right? All the orders packed and shipped, and I still have some orders in there. Most of all last week through Friday afternoon are going to be packed today if they haven't already printed, picked and ready to go. So this is killing me a little bit, but I have to get used to the schedule because I'm making a commitment to stream here for our YouTube channel and stream for our Twitch and kind of connect to our community through these outlets. So as much as I hate it that I don't have a zero on orders fulfilled yet, and there's still some in the queue, I've got to make this commitment to you all and to me to really see what we can do with our channel this year, and just create this, these after 8-bit after. Welcome to the 8-bit after lunch quest, right? These after lunch quests, these gaming streams that we're going to be doing. So again, hope you all had a great weekend. What's up, Jake? Got my Mario Tart arriving. Heck yeah, dude. I think that went out yours would have went out last week, I believe. So and Frankie, what's going on, my man? How are you today? So again, hope you all had a great weekend. That Mario Tart, still filling some orders on it, still going out. Slowing me down a little bit as I'm making some fresh balms. We added balms on the website, and I made some initially, but people have been snatching them up since they're 20% off. And so I'm making a couple fresh ones. So if you have a balm in your order, most likely it will still go out on time because I have a 2-day window to ship now. But our weekend was pretty relaxing, I think, a little bit. Friday, I picked up something pretty cool here. Friday, we went to Barnes & Noble. Harrison really wanted a book for a book club he joined in 6th grade at his school. And so we're walking around the bookstore, and I found this, and I thought it was pretty cool, and I'm going to throw it in our background here. But picked up, I'm not sure how new this is. I think it came out this year, but a Hot Wheels Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles van, which is pretty dope, I thought. So that'll stay the party wagon. It'll stay sealed in the box. I think it was only $6. So just something fun to collect. And oh no, wait a minute. It was $8. So, but still pretty cool. So we'll throw in the display back there. I've got some Ninja Turtles figures here with Shredder, Splinter, and the Turtles, and then some other Mario Kart stuff. So that is, hey Ronnie, what's up? Welcome in. Yeah, that is pretty cool. I find stuff like this, just the nostalgia and the something really cool. Growing up, our dad always gave us Hot Wheels in our stocking, and it's a tradition we kind of carried forward with the kids. Although I forgot to grab them this year because it was so crazy. But they always got new Hot Wheels, so we have we open the Hot Wheels they get and play with it. So they're not necessarily collector's items, but it's something my dad did, which I thought was really cool. And then I kept the tradition with my kids. But we played with all of those growing up. This will be like a collector, along with I have some Mario Kart figures up here, back here on the shelf. Connor redid our display over Christmas break, so if you catch any streams beforehand, this is all Star Wars stuff, and now it is all gaming related, except for Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi hello there sign. So But had a fun weekend. So if you guys did anything fun this weekend, throw it in the chat. That'd be cool. And then cool. So is it Frankie, Ronnie? We also Saturday we had a swim meet. So I'm not sure if you have kids, what age they are, but our Liam is a freshman and he is on the swim team for our high school. So he's a swimmer and a runner. Connor's a soccer player year round, and Harrison did tackle football. He used to do basketball, and he's on soccer. And we've tried the kids in all the sports, whatever they enjoy. We've just encouraged them to participate. And so Harrison he did tackle football this year, and he'll do baseball in the spring. And Liam just does not, he is an excellent swimmer, but he doesn't necessarily try to break his own record, get a PB. Every swim, he swims hard, but he's holding back just a little bit. So we've had to incentivize him a little bit. And we did this at this last meet. I think it was a 200-meter freestyle, which is a long swim. Maybe it was 100. I forget which race it was, but we told him, and his swim team buddy was there, and we had his swim team buddy actually set his goal. If he got a certain time, then, he get a reward. And this one happened to be, he would be allowed to skip 5 a.m. practice on Friday, right? That's a tough for a high school kid getting up at 4:30 in the morning. You have a 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. swim practice, and then you have to go to school all day. So we're like, listen, you're allowed to skip one. And he didn't get it by 0.5 seconds. So he was 0.5 seconds off of the goal. Or 0.4, it might have been 0.4 seconds. So the goal was a sub, whatever number it was, and he got the number 0.4. And he knew he didn't get it, and he's been trying to get us. To kind of fudge it a little bit so that this is swim coach does not know about this deal at all. We told him not to tell the swim coach because I don't think they'd approve of this, but it is tough to get up at 4:30 in the morning on Fridays. I take him, so I'm up that early. And then and they have a 2-hour swim practice before high school starts for the day. And it's a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. But so we're like, you know what, get this goal and you can skip practice. And he just missed it by 0.4 seconds. And then we went to our favorite card shop, Triple Play Sports in Westerville, Ohio. A shout out to Kenny, who is one of the head employees there, and then Ron and his wife, who have owned it for 30 plus years. Kids go get some Pokemon cards there, and we get all of our sports trading cards there and stuff like that. So took them some donuts. We picked up some fresh donuts Saturday afternoon and took them to their shop. So had fun there. And then me and the wife had a lunch on. Went out just to lunch by ourselves yesterday just to chat and kind of catch up, because just with school starting back up, our new work schedules, it's kind of been a little crazy. So anyway, Jake, you went and saw Tron. Is that the Aries one? That's Tron Aries. I think it's on Disney now. We have Disney, so I think I saw that on Disney. And it's on my list to watch because I love the original in 1984 or whatever. And then I actually love the first remake they made where they brought back Jeff Bridges. Okay, you saw it on Disney Plus. Yeah, that's probably not in the movie theater anymore, is it? Yeah. I love the first one they did. Second one was gosh, I don't know about it. And so this one I've kind of heard the same as what you're saying. Visually, it's amazing, but the story is missing a little bit. And Jared Leto's in it too, I believe. So I'm not sure a lot of the movies he's in have done well for Disney. Let me pull my chair up. I feel like I'm sinking. I've done well for Disney, so. But I'm still going to watch it because I love Tron series and love Tron, so. Look forward to trying the new scent. Awesome, man. It's a lot of fun. This scent is a little bit more fun. Um, it's got a little sweetness right up front, and that'll fade and kind of give you that tart. Like I think I did a pretty good job on the website describing this one. That tartness comes through some of the other fruit forward scents, and that leather starts to flow through the cashmere and a little bit of vanilla, and like just kind of balances it, rolls in nicely. um, Thought the first, and I'm hopefully with this new schedule. So the schedule is killing me a little bit. I was talking about that because still some orders in queue, but they're not supposed to ship in there. It says fulfill by Wednesday, so I know they don't need to go out, but I always love delivering above expectations. So we'll see how that goes. But the point of this schedule is to hang out with you all after lunch quest, right? Side quest. And then we have our mainstream Tuesday nights where we'll do retro gaming. So we'll do retro gaming Tuesday nights. We'll do current gaming Monday, Thursday, kind of catch up here a little bit. And what this new schedule is going to allow, once I kind of get caught up on inventory, because I'm still a little bit low and out of stock on some stuff from the previous. I just have not been able to catch up on everything. So Tuesdays all day production, just making stuff all day, anything that needs refilled, that's on our schedule. And then there'll be, some of the afternoons I'll make some new products too, but Tuesday is going to be the main day. And then what it's going to allow me to do is record scent videos like I used to do, like I put out in 2023 or 2024, maybe both of those. Sorry, I'm having mint. Loved those, loved doing those. I thought they were great. I'd link them on our page. I want to do those for our main line. I want to do it for all our limiteds that we do. So, and those take time to record and then edit down. So they're not me talking for 30 minutes. It's more record for 30 minutes or record whatever it is, and then take an hour and do all the editing, polish it off, do the intro, do the exit, and then get it posted and all that. So I want to, this new schedule, which is the second full week, is going to allow me that creation process to just put more content out there, help build the channel instead of solely be focused on product, making products, right? And I had an amazing email go out today from the people I hired to do our emails, that our beard care legends for our community. It was pretty cool. So I've updated the little bottom here. This is not an example of it, but that little message underneath on the packing list, I updated that now to shout out our YouTube and Twitch channel and the gaming we do. And if you're there, then follow it. So let me go back here. Yeah, the first remake was a lot better, Jake. Again, I really love the first one. But the second one they did, it was a little bit like, man, what is going on here? And then this third one visually, again, you said, I heard it was amazing, but the story could have been a lot better. And honestly, I really love, so it kind of reminds me, that Tron era reminds me of Blade Runner. And I loved the original Blade Runner. And honestly, I absolutely loved the remake of Blade Runner 2049. Like, absolutely, they knocked that out of the park. And I felt like they did a great job when they re-released Tron and remade Tron or did the updated one. Same kind of carried the story forward 40 years or whatever it was, right? But maybe you just stop at one, right? You don't need to make a trilogy. So yeah, you agree with Jake too. Yeah. Not this year. Tron was a game, Future Scent, not this year. It would be cool to see if we could do, we really haven't done a 3D print in a while, and our 5-year anniversary is next month. And I'm doing something different. It's more functional than like a 3D print. That definitely would be cool to do. like maybe a 3-print cycle bike or something, or just the wheel with the bottle next to it, kind of like the stands we have back here, where like the Coupa Fire or like Sonic's running. If you were part of our first releases, a lot of our 3D prints are back here, the Jaws head, shark head on Orca and stuff like that. But yeah, not this year. This year we have 5-year anniversary in February, Double Dragon end of March with a bunch of new stuff, bringing back a ton of stuff. Full release of our tallow also in the 2-ounce glass jar. It'll be in a glass jar. And then we're kind of doing almost like a cent a month. Some months are going to be like re-releases, like we'll bring back Orca again this summer and Belmont like in June, and then October for Belmont. So there won't be a new release per se, maybe in those months, but the other ones are going to be fun. So what would a Tron scent smell like? I don't know. A fresh plastic? I don't know. What would a Tron scent smell like? You'd almost have to have like that energy beam. It could potentially be, even though I know it's like a computer board, motherboard, it could potentially be like with the Tron disc, we could almost make it a little bit outdoorsy, but that probably doesn't make sense so much. Maybe like an old arcade. Maybe try to see if there's like an old arcade smell there or something like that. You have like that electronics type of smell. So I'm sure there's something out there that could work for that. Jake, it's amazing. It's a slow burn, just like the original. 2049 is a slow burn, just like the original, but the visuals in it are amazing. The story is absolutely amazing that they did. Ryan Gosling does an amazing job. Harrison Ford's in it. Some of the originals that were written back in are in it. So definitely, I put that on the list to see. I think you can buy it on Prime if you have Amazon Prime. So, but yeah, I think I have not turned on this game. Arc Raiders I've not played this in a few days, and so we're gonna kind of see what's been updated. I guess I know they putting down some hot fixes for some cheaters in this game that are PC players. I think PC players have an advantage in a lot of these online platforms with settings that they can change on their computers. But I think let's take a look here. I did like this main load on screen though, where your comments show up, and I should probably throw them there too, I think. Throw them here. Yeah. It's interesting, the different color highlights. Honestly, it probably needs to be over a little bit. I wonder why it does pink and green. So it's alternating colors. So to figure something out there. That's pretty cool though. So part of all of this is I'm going to show everybody what software I use too, right? And building a business, running a stream, what equipment I use, what software I use. We had a shelf. I put together a giant shelf just to get more organized for all of the products we're carrying. I did that, and I'm going to make a video. I have a new pneumatic filler that I'm setting up for oils, and that will. Right now, I have like a pneumatic filler, and I'm only using it for like fragrance oils at this point. I don't want to kind of cross, even though I clean it in between, and I don't necessarily want to cross contaminate between essential oils and fragrance oils. So I have a second one that will be essential oil only scents. And then the other one will be, our fragrance line or whatever. So I'm going to hook that up and just do a quick video on that and just different things, right? I want to just showcase a lot of that stuff. So, but let's get in the game here. 8-bit after lunch questing here. So trials are kind of what we've been focusing on in Arc Raiders. I finished position 20. I don't even know how this works because I know there's hundreds and hundreds, like 500,000 people playing this game. So surely I am not 20 out of 500,000 because I don't play this 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. So they must lump you in a category. Must lump you in a category here. So, and honestly, we've actually, if you were here last week, we've gained, I think, 4 or 5 YouTube followers, which is pretty cool. Twitch is still hanging out at 7 out of 10. So we have a goal of 10 for that. But yeah, let's go to trials and see what, oh my gosh, we have going on now. So we have okay. So the first trial, there we go. So I've set up 2 little links here so I can click on them and move me back and forth, depending on what we're doing and how the game's set up. So deliver carryables, which is pretty easy to do. Just basically finding these supply crates and delivering them. It should be an easier one. Damage Rocketeers. This is a brutal one for anybody because Rocketeers are, I mean, I guess if you have some wolf packs, or if you go in a lobby with a team, it'd probably be okay. Pops, these things are super annoying. A lot of them on Buried City when you're leaving and in the buildings. Download information inside the bunker. I've never done a bunker event before, so I probably won't do that one. And then damage Hornets, that'll probably be... Hornets are a little bit tougher, but I think, yeah, shouldn't be too bad. So I usually have a week to do these. I don't think you can look at old trials, but as you get rewards down at the bottom, you can see the rewards you get for doing this stuff. So I don't know. What do we want to try to do first here? I think maybe we can damage Hornets. I already have like this kind of set up because I was working on snitches last week, I think. So I kind of had this set up. But this could probably work for Hornets. And you get 2 times. So if you look at the map here, and so I'm on Cold Snap now, you can see in the top corner, so you get 2 times the bonus points on it for like special maps like this Night Raid 2 times, but it's not available to go into probably because it's so late in the server, or maybe the electromagnetic storm. I've never done this. Not sure I want to do that on the first one. Night Raid will probably be the best one to do once we get that back. Cold Snap wouldn't be too bad either. Spaceport Cold Snap is tough because it's such a big map and you can get frostbite and die. And Blue Gate has locked gate event, which again I've never done, so I don't know. What do you want to do here? Let's get this Cold Snap. I thought Cold Snap was over. Go back here. Okay, so it will be over today then, it looks like. We already completed that. And then we have this expedition mode in 40 days to complete material donations here. So and then get our equipment up. So yeah, I guess, man, damage hornets. All right, we got that. We got that. Man, what map? What map? You get 4,000 points. Just being outside. But maybe this is tough because how much? Let's see. We've got enough. Yeah, we could probably do that. Might not be too busy. Try it and see what we can do here. Oh, cool. Yeah, cute. What are you working on? You're pretty bad. I mean, I think we all are a little bit. If you, I don't know how often you played the game. Got quite a bit of hours in myself, so but I think everybody's terrible when it first starts. And goodness gracious, thank you for starting me inside. And we're actually not too far away here. We got a fresh loadout. Oh man, you're trying to level up your chicken? Did you do the reset? So I usually am in pretty friendly lobbies here. Is this your first run through? Okay, we'll probably need it. Parts. Okay, yeah, me neither. I really wasn't playing a whole lot to try to do the expedition. I don't even know where to go here. I wish they had structures listed. It looks like maybe this is a structure we can try to get to. Should try to might be able to help you out because I am fully maxed out now. I've got kind of everything I need. Look at all these people around here. This arc, look at these switches. Kind of have everything I need, so I'm not. If you need some resources or some loot, I usually try to help people out with that. So I'll take cover here just for a little bit. See the frostbite in the top left of the screen there. Yeah, I don't PvP. I don't, I'm not trying to do any of that. Goodness gracious. Actually, no, get down. I'm gonna die now. Seeker grenades. They help me get out of tough situations. Like that. And now we have. Oops, I don't need those. I'm going to get on one of these buildings in here.
Let's move to that location.
You know, Captooth, I wouldn't even do that. So I get... What is that? I wouldn't even do that because you're going to get put in a lot of unfriendly lobbies if you do that. You don't need that. I know, why don't you pick up a rattler? I don't need a rattler. Missed. I got the back. I didn't get the back. This is really tough. Which is good because I don't want to take out the Hornet right away. Because I'll get points for damaging it before I... Yeah, I wouldn't do it. Yeah, so even if you're trying to defend yourself, I've heard that it still counts as... it still counts in a negative way for you, so... Either try to just run away. I mean, occasionally you're going to have to, I guess. It depends if you run in groups or not. And again, you can always hit me up and we can run a couple co-ops and I can try to get you some supplies you need. And this hasn't been breached yet. Take a look and see what's in here. Yeah, I almost engaged nobody. I usually carry defibs and I forgot to carry defibs today. And then I upgraded my line here, security breach. Laser grenades, nice. Yeah, take these. I really don't need all this stuff. I'm actually just going to salvage this because I don't need that either. Don't want that. Although it would probably help closer. It would help me a little bit, but... Gun parts. Probably should have taken those. Battery. Can't get that. I guess this is okay. I'll just drop that to the ground so I have an extra slot here. So where are we at? 671. So we got a lot of work to do here. Oh, this could help us out here. Those are wasps. I grabbed this on this level because I could shoot from far away. Man, this is tough. Yeah, I probably should have kept that arpeggio. He's hovering here somewhere. And just get used to. This is the Osprey. It's a sniper rifle. It's the only game in the gun that actually has a scope on it. And it's great on spaceport, especially when you're trying to complete these missions here. I think this is the one I already hit. So, but I don't see many Hornets at all. Snitch will call in one, get its attention here. You gotta get used to that. How these fire also. Stay close to our cover over here. So he'll call in a Hornet and two Wasps and a Hornet. Actually worked out perfect. Because trying to fire. This guy's trying to take my. Thank you for the help. Hey, what's going on? Welcome in, welcome in. Just playing some Ark here. Trying to get some trials done. Which is a little tough, I'm not going to lie, because I don't see many things flying. I do not see many. Getting a little cold here, so let's run inside. Ark flying around, so this would be a little tough. Just let people know we're here. 820, it says out of 0. This looks like might be a glitch. I don't know. So 4,000 is typically what you need. Ooh. Wasps, probably, yeah. Okay. You typically want to hit their. Oh, his toast. Somebody else is hitting him. Nice job, nice job. What's up? Ooh, what's that over there? Wasp again? Okay. A little dangerous here running out in the open. Looks like there's a couple of ones over there. Not much cover. There's a guy running up that hill. Maybe he's not anymore. Oh, those are... That's what I need. A little dangerous out here. No cover. So... I'll head back here. Hopefully I can get inside this structure. What's up, dude? Got a couple of Hornets coming this way for us.
Hey, Raider.
Looks like somebody took the other one down. This Guy's shooting it from the inside. Okay. This is great because we can just keep shooting. It sounds like there's something behind me. Put one here for a little bit. Boom. These seeker grenades are pretty cool too. You're good, man. Come on, I didn't warm up yet? Warm up, dude. It's getting frostbite here. Where are we at here? This is going to be tough to do on this level. We're only at 1200. What's up, Justin? What's up, Sodium Soldier? Welcome in. Just doing some after lunch gaming, man. Doing some Arc Raiders here. Got some Hornet quests going on, so we're trying to... Trials, I should say. Hornet trials. I do not see many Hornets. Down to. So if we can only get about, this is a wasp, I think, yeah. Way off here. There's a leaper. What was for lunch? I had a Tim Hortons breakfast sandwich that I didn't eat this morning. Wife grabbed me one this morning. I didn't really eat breakfast today, so I warmed that up and had it for lunch. If you get in their app, man, they always have like a deal. I can't remember the last second. They always have a deal for like $3, I think. There's like nothing flying around in this level. There's usually arc all over. Probably need to do a night event. Yeah. All right, let's get 2 minutes to exfil over there. We still have a little time. We're halfway there, but you, man. Yeah, I was awful. I've been trying to play with this. What's going on?
What's up, baby?
There's something behind you. Is that a wasp, maybe?
Wasp club?
I'm trying to do this Hornet trial, but there's like nothing flying around.
Yeah, it's been nonsense. Bunch of nonsense. Bunch of malarkey.
Malarkey, I haven't heard that word in a while. All right, let me warm up here again. Then we'll run to the other one. Anybody else? What everybody else have for lunch today? Might get a couple raids in here. There's legit like nothing around. Gotta wait till he beeps. Call it in. I needed. They will definitely try to fly in.
10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
I'm not really getting credit for these, I guess, but sometimes you get a good shot. Sometimes there's a little latency with these, or they're flying around, or you're aiming across the screen, so it's tough. But there's definitely. That thing. I heard that thing walking around. That was a showstopper. These things can jump really far. Is he still looking for me? Got about 7 minutes evac over here. Start shooting here. That's what they do. This is just craziness. I don't have time for this. Get away from the Reaper. baby. Super annoying. Get away from me, dude. I'll blow you up. Did it blow up?
All raiders, we have Ark on screen. 5 minutes. Go find a way home.
Goodness gracious. This is not ideal. Guys, this is not ideal. And now my weapon's broken? Are you kidding me? Oh no. I can craft something. Guys, I think I'm toast. I think I'm toast. Yeah, baby. This is no brainer, guys. I'm gonna die on the first one through. Here we go, no! Am I gonna make it out?
Head back. The window is
At this point, if I get hit, I might be okay. You're sending an elevator! Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby! Keep running, keep running, Yeah, it's chaos! It's chaos! No! Send the elevator! Send the elevator! Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We made it. We made it. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe we made that. I cannot believe we made that back. I cannot believe we made that back. That is crazy. Some spam on Twitch here, looks like. Some spam messages on Twitch coming through, but that was ridiculous. So so I got a blueprint, which is okay, I guess. A green light stick, I already have that. That's pretty cool. I think that was a really good round. I cannot believe we made it out of there. That was nuts. Hey, what's up? What's going on, Natalie? It's going all right, man. It's going all right, miss. Just kind of hanging out after lunch. Just streaming a little bit here on our channel. Hey, James, what's going on? What's going on? I appreciate that. I'll try to give you a follow back too. But yeah, this is a gaming stream of our men's grooming company channel. So we're just trying to kick back on Mondays and Thursdays now, have some fun playing Ark or whatever current game, and then Tuesday nights we'll do some retro gaming with the kids. We are in Ohio. So Minnesota, a lot going on there. Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, this winter's been 60 degrees one day and 45 the next. I do console, so we're on PS5. I don't have a big PC with the graphics card and all that. You know, we're PS5, capture card, into a hub, got a Rodecaster and a mic, and everything's being handled with a Apple laptop. So I used to do a MacBook Mini, or not MacBook Mini, Mac Mini, and now I just stream everything to host through our main thing. So our main computer, but I don't game on that actual computer. I just game PS5 into it. So I barely made that out of that one alive. James, what's going on again, my man? Holy moly, my gun broke, my weapon broke, my shield almost broke. I should have kept that arpeggio instead of scrapping it mid-round that I found. And I don't even know if this is going to be worth repairing. Or just crafting a new one. Like, what's a new one cost to make? Are you playing... Oh, that's cool. So you play Arc Raiders, or you're on PC, you said too, so the let's see, medium gun parts and advanced mechanical, and then an upgrade would probably be more. So but it might be, let's see, we got plenty, so let's see what an upgrade is. So it's only 1 and 2. Where, and so now we'll just move these over here. Maybe just scrap that gun and get some, scrap that weapon and get some recycle and get my components back, basically. So I run a men's grooming company, 8-Bit Beard Co. So retro gaming inspired men's grooming company for beard oil, beard balm, butter, face wash, face serum. Do a little bit of candles, body wash, beard conditioner. What else we got? Combs, soap, bar soap, Very cool. I appreciate that, James. Yeah, but I just ordered some cookies from a local bakery here. Try to support, we're a small family business, so I try to. Have you been streaming overall? I don't know. That's tough. We've probably the channel's been around for about 5 years. And when we first started, I was putting content on there, just pre-recorded stuff. It's me and my kids when we were younger, building like Lego, like this Lego thing back here, the Lego NES and stuff like that. Then I'd put out pre-recorded videos. I don't know when I first started live stream. It'll be out there on our channel, on our YouTube channel. It'll be out there because it's more historical and evergreen. Twitch is more like, the last 7 days, I think, or maybe month. But we upgrade. I get started with just my phone in an app, has my camera, and it evolved into a massively expensive $40 webcam. I'm just kidding. It's $40. Nexigo. It was a Nexigo. Whatever it is, it's 1080p, 60 frames a second. And then we slowly upgraded. It used to be a USB mic. Got the Rode. Got an official USB and XLR mic, so this can do both. If something fails or Rodecaster goes down, I can still plug this in directly to my laptop or my computer if I need to. And the arms, and this is just a regular ring light up here, nothing fancy. And then I got the kids another mic because I've been dedicated streaming. Last year we did a little less streams, probably about 12 or 14 live streams, and the year before we did a lot more. But yeah, there's just more chill, hanging out, chatting with the community. We do last Tuesday we released a new scent, Mario Tart. It's kind of what it looks like there. And did a live stream release with the kids, did some Mario Kart gaming Tuesday night, and pretty chill. I wanted to start streaming multiple times a week, so I've dedicated an hour and a half Monday, an hour and a half Thursday during the day, kind of hit the day crowd. So how about you? How long you been, or do you stream at all? Or you have a Twitch, so I would assume maybe you probably do a little bit. No, you're fine. You're fine to share away. You can shoot me a message if you want to. If you're looking for some work, I do a lot of my own design for our labels. But I do have a artist that I hired that makes the main character, and then I design around him. Oh, very cool. Nice. Well, I don't have Twitch pulled up, but I will definitely follow you after the stream. I'll give you a follow back, my man. That's cool. How long you been baking for? All right, let's see what we got going on here. That can't go there. I cannot believe we made it out of that one alive. Honestly, I thought I was cooked. Oh, there's a light gun. I can't ever tell if it's light or medium. Man, I thought I was cooked. So this gun, man, that's great for drawing attention. Not fantastic for... Yeah, after our stream's over, my man, I will. I wrote your name down. I got it down here, so I'll check it out after we're done. So I appreciate it, though. All right, so I think we might have to make a different weapon here. We probably have about one more run in us. That was okay. It wasn't too bad. This Renegade, I really like the Renegade. Let's see if I can have a little more medium gun parts. So we'll go here.
Heard Ben is making his signature stew tonight. Drop by the Boca di Lupo if you're curious. You'll like this.
Very cool. Bacon since 2020. That's awesome. So we will buy some of those, and then we'll, what's funny is this game, if you do the expedition, which I'm gearing up for, everything resets. So, like, you cannot, what am I doing? I probably could have just bought.
It's that time of the year again, huh?
I could have just bought it here. Oh well. Oh well. That's why the weapon didn't last very long. This durability burn increased, so it increased the it actually increased the damage that it increased the damage to the weapon, so it was going down quicker. Which is probably that compensator, yeah. So it made it a little stronger, but the burn rate is rough. So, like, if we want, it's 15 and 15. This is 20. I think we can. Let's grab that one. That'll probably help out a little bit more. Then we'll recycle this, get that back. And then make a new one. That's right, I can make medium. I can make these. I was figuring I have the blueprint for that. Hey, Gaptooth, if you shoot me a message on IG, maybe we can link up with you on this game and help you out, help you upgrade your chicken, because I do have I'm able to craft stuff, a lot of stuff, and just had a full inventory at one point. What am I trying to do here? I'm trying to craft a shield. So we can help each other out, man, my man. All right, what did I just craft? A shield. Try to do one more run in here, and then get back to work. Take that. I don't think. I'm not sure if I want. Take extra bandages, I guess, and then we craft 3 adrenaline, 2 of those. Throw some of those in the safe pocket. Right. No chemicals. Oh no. Yeah, man, you send me a message. It'll go to, on my Instagram, it'll go to just a review I think when you have a business account or whatever account I have, it just goes to the review. If it's a link, I will not click any links, just for safety. So if you have a link or a website you want me to check out, if it's just, I mean, I can look at your profile and go from there. You can always send me an email. My contact information's on our website and stuff. So, but I don't typically click links on my phone ever. But I can always view your account. If you shoot me a message there, then I can review your account there. So check out stuff. Yeah. So this is our project. Let's see your trials. We did get the blueprint. Man, that took a lot just to get 1800 on a dual map, but there was like no. Yeah. Well, again, share your artwork, and I don't ever click on anything, so I'll see your profile and we'll see what's going on, man. Not too many dudes named Natalie. What? And that kind of sucks. I can't believe we made that out of there alive. Again, Damage Hornets was brutal. Damage Rocketeers is going to be even worse. Maybe we just go to a map, try to deliver carryables around. We could try to destroy pops. I did get a different weapon, so maybe we do this again with the Renegade, and we try those Seeker. These Seeker grenades though came in handy. Oh my gosh. Again, what do I need? Crude explosives and arc. I can craft those, but I don't have any chemicals. But what I do have is I can recycle these into crude. A bunch of those. I have no idea what recycles into arc alloy. With that? Just 1, 3. Try not to stuff that's tough to get. I try not to recycle it, but pop triggers are not too bad. I guess wasp drivers would probably, let's recycle. Use this Sentinel firing core. I guess any arc parts would recycle down. Okay, so that does. Okay, let's see what we got here. How many more of these can we make? Perfect. Perfect. All right. I think we're ready to go. Let's run one more here. Gosh, I'm not doing cold snap again. There was just nothing flying around. Nothing at all. I hate to just run one raid. The night raid's still blurred out. This cold snap was pretty brutal. I've never done a locked gate event, so I don't want to go in there and potentially lose what I have. That night raid is kind of weird in Stella. I mean, we could try this again. Try it again, I guess. See what's going on here. Yeah, I just got your message, so yeah, looks like you got a nice website there. I'll check out it more in detail. Animation artist, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll see. OG Nomac, we'll see. Looks very forward in the messaging, but we'll see
Head home at the south
how they
elevator.
are out on it. This is gonna suck because we're way out in the open. It does not look like there's anything around here to take cover in, and it's cold snap. Let's hit this building up here. We got a fresh load in though. What are we trying to do here? We want some arc here. So. Come on, baby. Here we go. Where's he at? I see him. Awesome. Ooh. Let's try a shot. Better. There's a hornet around here somewhere. Where you at, buddy? Fly away. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Tell you what, get this. I'm not putting up with. Not putting up with a bunch of wasps. This gun takes forever to reload. Yeah, apparently it's not great. I don't know. I thought it did more damage than this. Struggling out here, isn't he? Well, I guess I got credit for that. I'll take it. What do we got here? Oh yeah, baby. Actually, those are heavy gun parts, but I don't think I make any heavy guns. So what? Just be 1 for 1. All right. I mean, I'm looking for some reason. I don't know what that would be for. Look at that, another arc coming for me. Where'd he go? Here he is. What's up, dude? I love this. This one's so much better. The Renegade. I feel like it's just does. It's still medium, considered a medium weapon. But man, I should be rating these because I need. I should have hit the other Hornet. Just gonna make our way over to the extract and kind of hang out over there. So we'll pop this supply. Little request supply drop. Is there any balm or butter during the day or oil only?
Arena.
I do not use any. I'll use a little bit of balm if we're going out, or I know it's going to be like a long day somewhere, just to try to keep uh, keep my beard in check. I don't typically use butter that much, and I will oil, and then if I need to. I already hit that. I already hit that, dude. It should be falling down somewhere. Go get it, though. I don't need it. And I'll use oil once, maybe twice a day, depending on the day and what the day's going. And honestly, I'll use our growth oil during the day. I don't typically put in a bunch of oil at nighttime. It's just me. This guy's like, what's up? What's up? Yeah. So, but again, that's kind of what I do. Everybody's different. Everybody needs a different routine. So just, I tell people just do what works for you. Excuse me. As far as that goes, there's like nothing flying around here, which is absolutely craziness. Well, there is this guy, I guess. Actually, I should have made this. Sure, this is open first. We're gonna die now. We're gonna die now. We're gonna die now. I thought this was open. I thought this was open. Open up. Oh no! I thought it was open already. I'm an idiot. Oh no, I'm gonna lose it all. If anybody has health or near that extract, hit the button, please. Yeah, this is nice. Not having to install reducers is fantastic. It's a lot quicker for me. I'm gonna die here probably. I don't really have anything of value either. I'm just gonna lose my renegade, I guess. I'm not gonna make it here because of my health. Oh no. Thank you. You got it? Man, yes! You're awesome, dude. You are awesome. You are awesome. Thank you so much. You are awesome. This dude saved me. Bro, if I had something I could give you and I was alive, I would. I literally just loaded in here not too long ago and I thought...
I get it.
Thought a door was open.
Down on our knees. I'm glad I could save you.
Yeah. So I usually carry defibs in here to help people out, and I thought a door was open, and I shot the Rocketeer thinking I could take cover, and I was wrong.
Yeah, Rocketeer, I'm no joke.
This Rocketeer trial is going to be insane. Good game, dude. I appreciate it again.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my gosh. Holy smokes. Yeah, James, so switching back's been nice. It's quicker for me to make everything. My hand and thumb, like I don't have a press machine. I thought about getting a press machine for a while for those tops specifically. And they're nice to a point, but I had so many people, like, I feel like we picked up a lot of business when we switched back to droppers, honestly. And I still offer reducers, and we'll put them in for people if they need them. But it's just so much quicker a filling process for droppers. and I still protect them in shipping, so it's not like I'm worried about any kind of damage. It is a little nerve-wracking because, you know, I've spilled oil before with dropper tops trying to put it back in, and but you know, it's a risk we just are taking right now, you know, and just asking customers to be careful from that point. But I like it a lot better, honestly, now, having used both. And we kind of started out on droppers when we first launched the company 5 years ago. I switched, and they were like the Euro ones, and those were a pain because they didn't let anything out, right? You're sitting there waiting way too long, but they were an airlock. So your stuff, like I have stuff that's 5 years old that is still good because of those old Euro restrictor caps. And then I switched to droppers because it had like a self-seal. So everything was sealed. Then I went to reducers, and now we're a dropper. So I've used almost everything except for childproof, which at some point, you know, if we get massive, you know, maybe we switch to just from a safety standpoint. But yeah, droppers have been really nice for me specifically. A little bit takes up a little bit more room, but you know, eventually, hopefully, I can get a little box for the beard oil, and it won't matter, right? It'll be stackable. They'll fit in everything. So. Yeah, it's all phases and all what it all depends on. It all depends on seasonal, kind of how you're feeling. Did you drink enough water the day before? You know, is your beard feel a little crispy? Are you going to shower in the morning or in the afternoon? You know, there's just so many different things in different people's routines that will change, and that it's going to really change how much you use everything. What was that guy's name? Medicator. Dude, saved me. If you play this game or you see this guy or you know where he's at, Medicator, you're awesome. Thank you. I literally just created this weapon and I was about to lose it because I was being an idiot. So thank you so much. You fulfilled your name promise in that. But it's even a smell check. Yeah, it is. And honestly, so one of the things and one of the reasons we also switched back was like we would go to markets. I was doing markets a lot. We did a little bit less than the previous year. You know, we build up and now we're ramping down on markets. Some of the bigger shows we'll probably still do, but some of the smaller ones we just don't. It's more efficient if I spend my time elsewhere. Now. But when we're doing markets, it's so hard to get people to smell something in a restrictor top. And then I would make balms, like extra strength balms with a lot of wax, just so people could smell a solid product. And then that became like, they wanted to buy those, but they weren't, some of them I didn't have available in a balm, right? Because we weren't doing everything in a balm. So my limiteds, I would make special balms for, and then we wouldn't have those to sell. So that's confusing to the customer. And then we did droppers. So I went to droppers. They could smell the dropper. And then I would sell them a restrictor top. And it'd be like, well, can I get a dropper top one? And I'm like, I don't have those to like install here just because it's not really sanitary, right? Like it's not a clean environment at a market to like change something out to a dropper. So that was a barrier of doing business that I created because I wanted them to smell easier, but then I didn't have a dropper top. So we switched and it worked out great. The massive markets, the big markets we did towards the end of the year, smelled through a dropper. They got a dropper. People were happy. People know how to use droppers. There's also a training that you have to go through when you're trying to learn how to use a restrictor top. Not everybody really knows how to do that. So it's, I don't know. You just learn as you're growing and doing business. So, but Octane did a seasonal sampler the last couple of years that had Euro droppers. My first time using them. Yeah, I had a ton of those. I just threw a ton of those away actually, and they fit specific size bottles too. So the sample size bottle is a specific size, and that's how I did my first samples too. Were those giant lids on top of the little bottles? But they just keep everything fresh longer, and they seal it. It's sealed when you clamp that on or put it on and twist it. And it has its own like seal ring, like a pop does, like a 20-ounce soda does. But they are a nightmare to get product out of. Absolutely. Do you sell more butters or balms? Yeah, so we probably would sell 3 oils to every butter. And then I think I posted in our Facebook group. And I tagged you. I didn't tag you. I mentioned you by name because you donated the gift card that you won. And people absolutely loved it and just had so many amazing things to say about you, James. So they appreciate it. It actually inspired Matthew McDonald. He purchased a gift card to give away also. So I need to do that in our Facebook group. So thank you for that. But in that group, I posted, we only sold 50 balms last year total, maybe. And so I was making them on demand because I just did not want to carry the stock. They sell better at markets. People want balms. Like at markets, balms sell better. But in the online world, butters do very well, which is interesting in itself. And we're doing less and less markets last year, so we sold less and less balms. And I really wasn't pushing it. So I was always making on-demand balms, and we're just not set up for that as we're trying to scale and get bigger. But I did bring them back at 20% off to see if that helps just increase the volume of sales. But I had to remove them from our website probably the last 2 or 3 months of the year just because they did not sell well. I don't push them. I use balms. I do use balms. I think I carried unscented. I kept unscented, but everything else I just zeroed out. And I'm actually making more and more now over the last week. So it all varies seasonally. It varies, and then you're always going to sell more oil than anything. Oil gets used the most, and the more frequently it gets used. And then butters for us, and then balms were, maybe one a week, which isn't, you're not doing a lot of business in balms there. So, but man, Medicator again. You ever catch our stream? Thank you. Saved my life. We're still going to love it. That dude saved our life. And then he blew himself up in that round. You are awesome, man. You are awesome. All right, we'll unload this. Actually, we won't. Let me get those defibs back because we would have defibbed them if we could. I did not fire this weapon that much, and it's already down 10%. Craziness. Okay. And we'll get her set up here for the next round. With the Seekers here. All right. I think we are good here, man. I think we're good. Well, we got a couple other things to make. Let's see here. We'll make one of these. I cannot make those because I don't have any chemicals. Get some chemicals for me, Scrappy Doo. All right. Up and Adam. Your Facebook account has been hibernating for a long time. Yeah, I did the same thing, man. Our Facebook group, my Facebook account, super chill, inactive for like 4 or 5 years. My wife actually deactivated her entire account a few years ago, probably 4 years ago, 3 or 4 years ago. I have to have I still have to have one to have a business account. You have to have a personal Facebook account to run a business account. I think it's one of the safeguards, just to make sure there's not fake spammy businesses out there. So I have mine. I don't do a lot on my personal account. I do everything on my personal account. I rarely log in and comment under our business account, but I post everything under our personal account. So, hey, Dave, what's up? I almost got off of here. We're just chatting here a little bit at the end here, and about to hop off. But yeah, I mean, if you want to, James, and that's really all I do. I jump in, say happy birthday to a few friends, and then I'll jump in the groups I belong to. I feel like that is one thing Facebook excels at, is the groups. And I think I was reading that there's actually a resurgence in Facebook, like it's picking up a little bit more steam, I think, because they focus so heavily on those groups that they do. You can just build community there better than anywhere else, I feel like. I think maybe Twitter X is pretty good at it. You can do it there, commenting back and just the reach you have. YouTube streams are great, live interaction. And you can comment back and forth on videos, which is nice. Not necessarily live when you post a video, but live streams are great for that, building that current community. But yeah, our Facebook group, I really invested in a lot last year, building that up. I think we're almost at 600 members, which is pretty cool. And we're going to continue building their community there, and then YouTube, Twitch also. So anyway, I think it's time to get out of here. Dave, I hope you had a great weekend, man. We'll catch up tomorrow night, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. We'll be streaming some retro games. So until then, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the day, and we'll chat later.